My girlfriend cheated on me with my best friend and dumped me on our wedding day. 2 years later, I'm a millionaire, and she's begging for help. Our relationship began in high school. We were the type of couple observers believed would last indefinitely, fulfilling the prom king and queen cliché entirely. I encountered her at 16, fell profoundly and perhaps foolishly in love, and never reconsidered. We attended the same university, began cohabitating after completing our studies, and 5 years following graduation, I proposed. She accepted with tears welling in her eyes. It truly felt like a storybook romance, or so I perceived it to be. What remained unknown to me, something beyond my imagination, was that during the final year of our engagement, she was intimately involved with my best friend, Nick. This was Nick, whom I had known since our middle school years. Nick, the person I designated as my best man. Nick, who had aided me in planning the proposal itself. That kind of betrayal carries a unique sting when it originates from someone you regarded as a brother. On the morning of the wedding, everything appeared to be proceeding normally. My parents were busily moving about, the venue presented beautifully, and the music selection was impeccable. I felt nervous, naturally, but also filled with anticipation. I repeatedly thought, this is the moment. This is the day everything is transformed. And indeed I was correct, though not in the manner I had foreseen. 10 minutes preceding the ceremony, Nick entered the groom's suite. His appearance was pale, as though he hadn't slept. My initial thought was that something had happened to her. An accident, perhaps, but that wasn't it. He simply uttered, "She's not coming," and then sat down heavily, as if he had sustained a severe blow. I inquired as to why, a wave of panic rising in my chest. He was unable to meet my gaze. It was then I understood something was gravely wrong, truly wrong. He didn't articulate the full reason. She did. She telephoned me 5 minutes later, weeping, stating she had never loved me in the way I deserved, that her involvement with Nick wasn't intentional, but rather happened, and it felt right. She explained she didn't wish to commence a life founded upon a falsehood. She abandoned me at the altar, with my best friend. I wish I could claim I navigated the aftermath with poise. I did not. I entered a downward spiral. I implemented a no-contact rule, relocated to a different city, and severed ties with everyone acquainted with them. I resigned from my position and began freelancing simply to make ends meet. I resided in a one-bedroom apartment situated above a laundromat and shed more tears than I will ever openly acknowledge. But then, a change occurred within me. Perhaps it stemmed from anger. Perhaps it was the dawning realization that they did not merit the power to destroy the remainder of my life as well. I immersed myself in work with ferocious intensity. I developed a product, a basic project management tool tailored for freelancers like myself. It gained momentum, attracted interest, secured funding, expanded. 2 years later, my company employs over 50 people and has recently concluded a Series B funding round. I am not on the scale of Jeff Bezos, but I possess more wealth than I ever envisioned, and more significantly, I have found peace, genuine tranquility. And it was at that point she sent me a message. Completely unexpectedly, one rainy Tuesday evening, I received a direct message on Instagram. "Hey, I know it's been a long time. I've been thinking about you. Would love to catch up." I didn't reply immediately. I simply stared at the words. Then, overcome by curiosity, I navigated to her profile. All her content was publicly visible. Apparently, Nick had been unfaithful to her with a barista and subsequently vanished after emptying her savings account. She had experienced a public breakdown on social media several months prior. She had lost her employment, moved back into her parents' home, and had been posting ambiguous quotes related to healing and being broken. So, when she expressed a desire to catch up, I comprehended her true motive. I decided not to ignore her. I sought closure. I arranged to meet her at a coffee shop. She looked fatigued, not the vibrant young woman I remembered. She smiled upon seeing me, as though none of the past events had transpired, as if we were simply old friends reconnecting after a significant passage of time. She stated she missed me, regretted all that had happened, and inquired if we might begin anew, perhaps merely as friends, or explore where things might lead. I informed her that I wished her well, and I genuinely did, but I also conveyed that I could not revisit the past, that some damages are beyond repair, that trust, once demolished, cannot be perfectly reassembled, not entirely. She wept. I did not. I walked away from that meeting, and I can honestly say I felt lighter than I had in many years. Sometimes, life grants you closure. On other occasions, it provides a front-row perspective on the workings of karma for someone else. Either way, it registered as a form of justice,